Hello everyone and welcome to the Sekiro boss battle and strategy guide. In this particular episode we'll be looking at the old divine dragon of the tree, a two-stage boss battle which is very cinematic, very cool, and makes me wish that there was more content like this in the game. I don't know, well, there's no DLC for this particular game, so I can't say that there would ever be any more content. So the first phase of the fight is against the old tree beings that you see here that are guarding the dragon, I assume. Here this is just a basic matter of killing as many as you can and depleting the group's life bar. It's nothing very difficult, you just have to be careful of the poison mist that appears as they spit on the ground, and of course the giant branch tentacle. This is not a hentai, but anyway, the giant branch tentacle that comes out from the ground trying to kill you. So if you try just avoid that, everything should be fine, and depleting the life bar as fast as you can. Like I said, fear the poison. They do have some attacks, but it's nothing too taxing. And when you do that, similar to dealing with the monkeys in the illusion realm, you'll get the divine dragon boss fight. Now this is some awesome stuff. This is not really like a boss strategy and a boss strategy guide for how to defeat this difficult opponent. I threw this in here because this is so cool, and yes, of course it is a bit challenging, but it's still freaking cool. This has to be like one of the coolest boss fights in the game, and to be honest, I wish there was a lot more of this type of content. But anyway, the whole point in this particular section is to search for which branch has the lightning on it. The dragon will do its best to stall you with its attacks, gusts of wind, you know what I mean? It'll do everything it can to stop you, but your main concern is to just get to a branch with the element of lightning on it, and then from there you'll be able to use your lightning reversal on the dragon and dealing great posture damage, good damage overall, which is why I was saying when we're dealing with Genichiro Way of Timo that I wish there were more elements to this game similar to previous Souls games, and I feel like removing functionality doesn't necessarily make a game more interesting. Imagine if Sekiro had classes, magic and warriors and all these different things, maybe clerics or whatever, different classes based on Japanese lore and history. I'm sure it would have been very interesting. Imagine the types of spells you could have in this game just looking at such a boss. Quite interesting. But anyway, like I said, I love the cinematography here. This is a great boss fight. Really great. Just don't get it, of course, evade as best you can, but either way, great boss fight nonetheless. In this particular last segment, you are trying to get as close to the dragon as possible, I believe, so that you can channel your lightning against it. So in this particular section, don't panic. I remember when this was my first time getting here, I was panicking. I was like, where is the lightning? That's why I was trying to rush there. You are just supposed to get close and evade, and that would have helped you get there. But as before, find the branch and channel the Way of Timo, and that will be the fight against the divine dragon. Land your final hits as fast as you can, and then you'll be able to get the dragon tears. But besides that, that's the end of an episode in the boss battle and strategy guide. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting me so far. It was an interesting game to say the least.